everybody, it's Dion.
Hey, what's up? It's Prentice.
And today we are getting ready to watch our feature on the 700 Club. And we wanted to share the behind the scenes reaction of us seeing it for the first time with you all.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm a little nervous. I don't know how you feel.
I'm a little nervous. I don't, I can talk, but, being in front of everybody, it's national. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, it's our first national feature. So we're nervous and excited all at the same time. So let's go ahead and press play.
Let's start it. All right.
When Prentice and Dion Motley married in 2004, they both had good jobs. They also had $30,000 in student loans and credit card debt. But that didn't stop them from spending more on wants than needs.
A lot of the discretionary income that we would have, we would spend it on, material things, and we weren't looking at the big picture.
Before long, the Motleys were living paycheck to paycheck.
So dramatic.
It was definitely frustrating. You find yourself in a bind, and you're looking for a solution to get out of it as quickly as possible.
Their solution was to use payday loans to get by. But as the high interest piled up, the financial situation started to snowball. By 2006, between a mortgage, 2 car payments, student loans, and credit cards, their debt had grown to $250,000.
I'd say off and on for a period of a year, we were using payday loans, and the interest rates are just astronomical. We were in over our heads.
You think I just lost my job?
This isn't working.
Like, I'm not gonna do
for
this.
us. This
Let me do with 2
cannot
more
be
keys.
what God intended for us to do. So how do we fix this?
Overwhelmed by their debt, they finally went to God.
We were in prayer, we fasted for God to give us direction as far as becoming debt-free.
It was then they realized they had been neglecting to tithe, and that became the first order of business.
So when we were able to take it back to the basics of, okay, let's give God our first fruits, then where do we go from there?
With tithing now a priority, the Motleys wrote out a 10-year plan to get out of debt. They got control of their spending, and Prentice picked up as much overtime as he could.
A lot of
That's when they noticed some blessings. Dion got a pay raise, and Prentice received 2 bonuses. All told, they made nearly $30,000.
It was clear that God's favor was upon our lives. It was evident that we were moving in the right direction, and that God blessed us.
And they say those blessings continue to pour in. And instead of taking 10 years, the Motleys were debt-free in only 18 months. During that time, the couple decided to take what God had taught them.
Yeah. 83.
Teaching millennials the biblical principles of stewardship and tithing.
Our heart's desire really became to show people how to avoid the mistakes that we made, but then also give them life practical ways of managing their finances, being responsible, and becoming better stewards.
Today, the Motleys are still debt-free, and they give God all the glory.
I know that we're favored. I know it. And I don't doubt for 1 second. So I am just ecstatic of all the blessings that God has done.
It's all about obedience and you doing what God asked of you to do, which is to give 10%. And so what that really means is, out of your obedience, give me 10%, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to match and add to it. But not only that, I'm going to give you overflow. How can you say no?
How can you say
How can you say no?
What a way to close it. That's awesome.
Wow.
Man,
okay.
That's pretty cool.
I'll let you go first. Like, what was it like for you seeing yourself on camera?
It was awesome. So it was kind of nervous. I was nervous at the same time, but also kind of excited to know that, like, oh, okay, it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was.
Yeah. I think they did a good job of, portraying us in the best way. I was nervous because it was so much footage and so much conversation, and or different conversations. I mean, it was so much happening all in one day that I didn't know how it was going to be cut or edited, but I'm excited with how everything turned out. So I think it was good. Good job.
That's awesome.
All right, everybody. So we're gonna end the video here. We thank you all so much for tuning in. Go ahead and support us. Make sure that you're keeping in touch with us. Follow us on all of our social media handles, and those are also down below in the description. Thank you all so much, and we'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye.
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 Bye.